Hello everyone! I'm so sorry, it has been a really long time since I last updated this vlog. I'm still really enjoying this little Tamagotchi, and look who we have! It's Wolchie, and he's so cute! I love this little guy, and I have not seen him in so long on a Tamagotchi, so it just makes me really happy, and he's super cute. So let's just look at his stats. He's 2 years old. They evolve really quickly into adults, but I think it takes a lot longer for them to go through the oldie, to get to the oldie stage, and then also a longer time to reproduce. So from baby to adult, it's quick though. Anyways, and I'm outside because that's where the lighting is the best right now, and it's also beautiful out. Hopefully, like, the wind and the traffic noise isn't overwhelming. Okay, anyways, this is our second generation. We could feed him for sure. And then we have 44,000 Gotchi points. I'm actually saving up to get a new living, which is 50,000. So yeah, we have a long way to go. But I have gotten really good at the long jump game, which I will show you in just a moment. But first, you could see we have a little entry in our memory book, and that's Violechi or Furuwachi, who was our last Tamagotchi. And you can actually like look at some of her stats, which is really cool. One of the things that I have been appreciating about this TamaGo is that it is kind of what you see is what you get. It's very simple. There's not a whole lot of like fancy bells and whistle. It doesn't feel like there's any gimmicks. It's just a simple Tamagotchi. And maybe it's a little like one-dimensional and there isn't a whole lot of amazing surprises, but it's still really sweet, and I feel like it's very enjoyable to run and really easy to run. So I think it's a nice Tamagotchi to have around. And even though it's massive, I really don't mind the size. It's quite nice to hold. And I appreciate this flat bottom bit as well. But anyways, let's, oops, used to having a figure. So let's make some money, and maybe we could get to 50,000 Gotchi points today. I want to show you just real quick long jump because I'm finally good at it. So what you have to do is actually each button is like a certain distance jumped. So the first button is like a short distance, and you'll want them on all these little short spaces. And then the middle button is a medium jump, which we'll use here and here. And then this one is the longest of the jumps, and you'll need that for, of course, the biggest gaps. Yay! And we have won the game. I pretty much win that now every time, now that I've gotten accustomed to the bumps, the buttons with the jumps. So yeah, it's fun. I really like the games on this one. And even though maybe someone could consider the TamaGo figures as kind of a gimmick, I actually really enjoy them. It's nice to have them, and it's nice to not have them. I think it's just a fun little bonus. There's not a whole lot of things to do in the TamaGo itself, especially now that Tama Town does not exist, sadly. But still, it's really cute, and I do like it, and I do go to the shop regularly to see what new items there are. Ooh, I haven't seen that yet. I know I'm saving my money. I guess we're not going to get... I guess we won't get that living today, but I really do want to try to save up for that. Let's see, hopefully we didn't spend too much money. Nah, we'll be fine. It's actually not that hard to make money on this. Oh, and the traffic is so loud, I'm so sorry. Let's have some chicken pie, little guy. Isn't he adorable? Oh, I love this character. so cute. I just feel like this is a good long-term Tamagotchi. I appreciate that you have generation records, and I appreciate that you have this little like memory journal. I like that because then you can go back and see like all the Tamagotchis you've raised. One of the things that kind of bothered me about the mix is that in the end I felt like it was kind of gimmicky, like one of those Barbie dolls that has a leg that you can kick with a push of a button. That gets old after the first couple of times, and after a while you just want a regular Barbie doll, not one with like this weird little kicky leg. If that makes any sense. Yeah, on the mixes you can unlock the destinations so quickly, so once you've done that, really the only thing to do is create new mixes, which I appreciate. I think that's a lot of fun. It's really cool because you never know what you're gonna get, and you can kind of plan it out and, you know, marry your Tama off. I like that. I think the animations are really cute. It's a beautiful Tamagotchi, but I don't think it has, for me at least, the longevity that some other Tamagotchis have. And I think that's just because it's really easy to tire of constantly raising new generations. And then once you've unlocked all the destinations within like the first week, what do you have left to do? At least with the Ps, it's so much more of a challenge to unlock all the destinations. It takes you a really, really, really long time. So I think it stretches out the longevity of the Tamagotchi. Another thing that really bothered me with the mix is I tried keeping an adult around because I was like, you know, every time I get an adult within like 2 days, it doesn't take long to raise an adult, I breed them off because I'm curious about the next mix. But what I realized is the adults are really, really demanding and so sensitive and very, very moody. And I've tried to keep a couple of adults now, and every time I just get so tired of them that I'm like, it's easier to raise a baby Tamagotchi, so I breed them off because they're just so moody and they're always sulking in the background, and I can never seem to satisfy them. And that's just my experience. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I feel like adults should be when you actually get to take a break, because usually the babies are the demanding ones. But anyways, that's enough rambling. Yeah, so I have been enjoying this little TamaGo, and I will continue to run it. I don't feel tired of it. It's so easy and, what's the word? Non-demanding. And there's a pause feature, which is just fantastic. So on a really, really busy day, I could just pause it, and all is good. All is right with the Tamagotchi world. Alright everyone, take care, and I will talk to you soon.